Hi everybody. Okay, this is something new that I'm doing today. I'm doing an unboxing, and this was gifted to me by my sibling, and it's the Supernatural Join the Hunt Tarot Deck and Guidebook. She got the package in the mail, and this is her gift to me. And I'm going to open this on camera, so I don't know what's in it. You still see the cellophane and everything on it. Been waiting to open this like ever since it came in the mail yesterday. So this is really like straight taping. So if I can get the plastic off, there we go. I'm gonna try to keep this in frame the entire time. Now this is one of my favorite TV shows that was on when it was on the air, because I think we binge watched it, which it wasn't recommended when it was on Netflix. Like the first 6 seasons, I think that whole summer we binged all those seasons. So this became one of my favorite TV shows. So I was heartbroken when it was canceled. I believe it was last year. So, or maybe a year before last. But anyway, this is the Supernatural Join the Hunt Tarot Deck and Guidebook. So I'm going to see exactly if I can get the box open. Well, one thing's for sure. You have to worry about cards flying out. I have like 0 strength. Here we go. All right. So we'll look at this is the guidebook. All right. This is the guidebook right here. It says written by Minerva Siegel and art by Matthew Skiff or Skiff. I hope I'm not pronouncing that wrong, but if I am and someone comes across it, please let me know. Just like your general tarot guidebook that comes with all different decks. They have most tarot decks have like a guidebook, kind of like gives you the reason behind the cards and what they represent. And so this is talking about how the major arcanas and who represents everything. And I'm pretty much really aware of who's who just about with this show. So if you hear me fangirl just a little bit, just disregard me. So, okay. But anyway, so this is the book. Oh, and it's in my face. Blue. Oh, I just realized this is blue. I like this. Okay. And y'all know blue's like my favorite color. So you got about the author and the illustrator and all different things with this book right here. Alright, so we're going to kind of like figure this deck out together. If you hear me talk off screen, I'm not, just trying to make sure I get everything. But anyway, this is the box that it comes in, just like this. And this is Sam and Dean, if you're not familiar with the TV show. And they were the fools. Kind of like a running gag with the show. They were smart and intelligent, but not smart and intelligent, but smart and intelligent at the same time. That's why I think Crowley called them, it was Bullwinkle, and I know he called Sam Bullwinkle, and I can't think of the other, but that's what it was. But anyway, like I said, forgive me if I start fangirling. Anyway, but these are how the cards look on the back. This one right here, I think this might be like an imperfection on the card. I don't know. Yeah, but that's okay. Like I got some extra little glitter, but that's no problem. I don't worry about stuff like that. That doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me at all. But look at how the cards right here. You got like with the Fool. These are cute because they're like blue base, so I'm loving it already. And then you have the Magician. The Magician would probably be represented by you know what, I don't want to give it away, because if you haven't watched the show, I don't want to give it away too much, but the different characters are represented by the major arcanas in here. And the High Priestess, you'll love. If you've never seen the show, you'll love her. She's a great character. She comes along later on in the series, maybe like let's see how many seasons there was. I think it was 15 seasons. 15 seasons? I think it was like 15 seasons. So she came along maybe around season 7. So I can't remember, but you'll like her as a character. And then you have the Empress. and the Emperor, the Hierophant. Oh, this is really pretty. I like this. How befitting, but yeah, the Hierophant. And then you have the Lovers and the Chariot. This is Baby. The car is called Baby. It's a Impala, okay? And the car was called Baby. So that's why it's called the Chariot, because that was just like, you might as well call this a main character in the show too, because it was Baby, okay? Then you had Strength, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Hanged Man. Oh, and he's a great character too. Just a little bit of a spoiler alert, but he was really Castiel, but he was an angel. But that's all I'm gonna give, you know. But he was very, very important in the show. Then you had Death, the Temperance, the Devil, and hey, look, like I said, I'm not gonna spoil it for people who haven't watched the show, but it's self-explanatory. Anyway, the Tower. Wow, they got all the characters. Oh wow, these are really updated cards, because pretty much you've gotten everyone in the series. The Star, then you have the Moon and the Sun, Judgment. Oh wow, that's a great illustration. The World, and probably the reason why the World is probably represented by this is, like I said, I'm gonna love this deck. I can already tell you now, I'm gonna start love this deck. You'll probably see me use it a lot, so just be prepared. King of Bones. Okay, yes, now this character right here, if you, and I'm probably gonna tell you my age, but when you see this character, if you ever remember watching Revenge of the Nerds, yes, that is Booger from Revenge of the Nerds. That's all I'm gonna say. He was very important in the storyline. Queen of Bones, Knight of Bones, I know who that is. Page of Bones, Ace of Bones. Wow, that's interesting. The Ace of Bones. Okay. Ace of Bones. He's more the 3 and the 4 bones. Oh, another character. Like I said, I know all these characters. That's how. Let me turn my light down just a little bit so you can see the picture. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Okay. Another essential character. 5 of Bones. 6 of Bones. And you have the 7 of Bones. I just love it because it's a black card with blue and gold at the same time. So it's kind of like all my, and then hints of red. So it's kind of like, to me, it's great to see, like, if you might have a problem, like, telling color sometimes, or, you know, you don't want to have to keep staring at the card. And the deck, I'm telling you, I love the texture is really good. Because I have, like, naturally oily hands. So sometimes you ever see my cards and look like, you're like, wow, what's going on? No, it's just I have naturally oily hands, and so far it's not picking up like the oils in my hands. We're still in the Bones, and then of course you see the character again. King of Pentagrams, one of the best. I'm just sorry, one of my favorite people. Well, one of my favorite characters, King of Pentagrams. Very important person, very, very important. And you saw him as another character in another TV show. And I can't remember the TV show, but he was on Supernatural and this other show like at the same time for a while. But I'll tell you, another spoiler alert, Crowley. That's all I'm going to say, okay? Now, then we had the Queen of Pentagrams, the Knight of Pentagrams. Oh yeah, that, whew, boy, that, whew, okay. Page of Pentagrams, there was some funny characters. Ace of Pentagrams. 2 pentagrams, 3 pentagrams. Okay. 5 pentagrams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 pentagrams. 5 pentagrams. 2 for 6 of pentagrams. I can't. Oh, okay. He was another character that came along and later in the season. Sad thing is, he was a great character, but his name was not popping in my head. But he was important. I think he was there for like 2 seasons, maybe 2, 3 seasons. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we have 10 pentagrams. Then you have King of Blades. Ah, yeah. Another important character. Like I said, this show was a great show. Let me put my stacks back up. Because you had like a lot of like hence supernatural situations. You're like, huh? How is that possible? But it kept you glued in. It's like one of the things kind of like after a long day or a hard day at work or something, and you're like, you know what, I need to, you just, you know, wait for it to come on TV or watch your Netflix, you know, to catch up. Okay, then you had the Queen of Blades, the Knight of Blades, the Page of Blades, the Ace of Blades, 2, your 3s, and it just keeps going. So these are like your sorry, I drew a blank. I'm looking at the character. I'm sorry because I'm looking at it with y'all while I'm looking at it at the same time. So I'm kind of like in such awe of these cards right now. Kind of like some of the characters you wouldn't even think that they would put in here. Ah, this right here. Very interesting climatic. I'll say cinematic, but it was a great, interesting way to end the season. I told you, I know this show just felt like the palm of my hand, but okay, the King of Goblets, Queen of Goblets, the Knight of Goblets, a very good, nice character too. Page of Goblets, another, she was an interesting character. I'll just leave it at that. Ace of Goblets. Oh wow, okay, they included him. He was a character, but I don't think he was there like that many seasons, maybe 1 or 2, but this is Bobby, and you'll, like I said, I don't want to give too many spoiler alerts because I'll tell you the whole show, but anyway. You have 3, this is like the cups, okay, so these are the cups is what it's saying, but it's goblets, okay, so you have 3. He was another important person too, and yes, he does have a bucket of chicken, so you're not crazy when you see a bucket of chicken in his hand. So you have this character right here. Alright. Okay, so that's pretty much it for like all the cards for this tarot deck of the Supernatural Join the Hunt tarot deck and guidebook. Like I was saying, I was looking inside the book. I'm just gonna keep this up like this. Like I'm saying, it's just pretty much, it's just Adam. That's what his name was. Okay, now there was a name I couldn't think of, but I said it was an important character. Now I just saw it in my book. It just flipped. I'm like, that's who it was. Anyway, but I'm really liking this deck. I'm gonna put this just like this right here, because I'm just one of the people that, well, my sibling, when she's always gifted me like tarot decks, oracle decks, things that she knows me well. So if it's gonna catch my eye, I'm just like super duper really fascinated by it. And then this, like, I think it's gonna be my new favorite deck, because I'm just feel like already I'm just like, see, I can't stop touching the deck. So anyway, okay, but I really like this deck. Like I said, it's a guidebook. So what I'm getting ready to do is get myself prepared. I'm gonna try to do like a little mini reading, so that'll be in another video, follow right behind this one, for the unboxing of this one. So I will have that ready for y'all soon, so I'll be back.